Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's edition of the Blockchain Developer Weekly Digest, the show that keeps you up to date with everything that has happened in the blockchain development world. As usual, I'm your host George, and this week I'm going to give you a couple of updates from the main libraries, and because it hasn't been a too eventful week, I have prepared for you 3 different tutorials for different technologies and networks that you can use. So without any further ado, let's get started. First piece of news comes from Etherlime. Much like last week, and this week there is a new version of Etherlime. This actually is a major update. Etherlime is now 2.0.0. This means that you have to manually update to the latest version. This update comes based on a restructuring of Etherlime on a monorepo, which has proven a major update and provided major update for the initializing of new projects and for installation of Etherlime. However, all of this comes with a breaking change. There is now separation between Etherlime as a CLI tool and Etherlime as a library. And the real world implication of this is that if your project is using Etherlime, wherever you are requiring Etherlime, you have to now require Etherlime-lib. So in your unit tests and your deployment scripts, the only thing that you have to do is just replace require Etherlime with require Etherlime-lib. And if you reinstall your local and global version of Etherlime, all will continue working as expected. Also, thank you for everyone that has tried the deploy and verify functionality that we unveiled last week. It has been a major success, and the love that we have received has been enormous. So thank you, and just keep building and verifying your smart contracts. And yeah, this was for Etherlime 2.0.0. There is also a new version of Truffle. They're continuing their weekly releases winning streak. And Truffle 5.0.19 is out there. It now supports reverse reasons from GET clients when you're doing migrations. Also, there is bug fix for some ETPM issues that were there, and there is major refactoring of the debugger functionality. And yeah, this was pretty much what happened in terms of updates from this week. Not too eventful, as you can see. This is why I have tried to prepare for you a couple of very interesting resources and tutorials that you can go through to augment your knowledge and skill set. First thing first, there is a new tutorial by ConsenSys on how do you run your own Pantheon node. So Pantheon is a node that is developed by ConsenSys, and it's Java-based Ethereum node. Pretty much targeting enterprises. And there is a new free course by ConsenSys Academy that teaches you how you can connect, set up and run and execute transactions against your Pantheon node. And you can start this in Windows and in OS X. Next piece of news is a tutorial introduction to the Aztec protocol. Aztec have been one of the most prominent figures when it comes to zero-knowledge proofs. So in this introduction, and the resource links as usual are going to be in the description of this video. So in this tutorial you're going to learn what exactly Aztec protocol is, how you can deploy it locally, and how you can learn and to construct your own proofs, settling transactions and streaming confidential assets. So pretty much how do you interact with Aztec, through Aztec with confidential assets, and then how do you settle their end results. And last piece of news is coming from Roman Storm, who has decided to create a tutorial on how do you connect, deploy a contract and send transactions on the Telegram network. So Telegram network has unveiled a test network quite recently, and Roman has created one of the first tutorials on how do you connect to this test network, how do you deploy smart contracts on this Telegram network, and how do you actually send transactions to this network. So if you're interested in building stuff on Telegram network, go ahead and check this tutorial. And with this, this has been pretty much everything that has happened in the blockchain development world over the last week. As usual, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at @gspasu. Don't forget to subscribe for you to know the latest news. And don't forget to click the bell icon in order to receive the notifications. And as usually, just keep building. See ya!